Today we're going to discuss fake consumer warning. This news company in North Carolina is spreading news, and I absolutely hate this kind of news because they're trying to make a roofer look really bad. I'm going to explain to you what really took place, who is a real hero and who is a bad guy in this story. Let's go. First of all, look at this headlight. That was a problem. Charlotte man dropped by insurance company after a roofer filed a claim. Let's see what took place in this story.
We got a consumer warning for y'all tonight, and this is especially important as we enter storm season. If roofers come to your house telling you that you have hail damage or storm damage and offer to file a claim for you, don't do it.
All right, first thing first. A roofer comes to you, you have a hail damage, you have a wind damage, don't do it. Don't file a claim. Why wouldn't you do it? You're paying insurance, a roofer comes. If you trust that roofer, if you think the roofer is a good guy in trying to help you, why wouldn't do it? Why would not file a claim if, like she said, it's a storm season, you do have a hail damage, you do have a wind damage, it's obvious, and you trust the person in front of you, why don't do it? Let's see it.
Before I even know what's happening.
And that is not a good thing. And here's why it might cause your insurance carrier to drop you. Steve Shatner is with the Compass Agency, which deals insurance.
It's not the fact that the claim has been paid out. It's the fact that a claim was filed to begin with. And if you didn't do it and somebody else did, it goes against your record with the insurance company.
Correct, because it's a claim on your policy. So irregardless of who files the claim, a claim is opened up under your policy, that's considered a claim.
Steve says insurance companies don't make big profits on homeowners' policies.
All right, my BS meter goes off the charts. This experts and everybody they interview, it's one-sided story. You can already see it. I've been a roofing contractor for 7 years. Here's what's happening. You have a damage. You have wind, you have lifted shingles, you have maybe hail damage. A roofer comes to inspect the roof and they say, hey, you have enough damage to file a claim. What they just said makes no sense. They said either if you file a claim, whether they pay out or don't pay out, it goes against you. No, it doesn't. Did you know that your premium even should not go higher? What's really taking place here, it's a little bit different scenario. You are paying premium. Every year you're paying $2,000–$3,000 for your home insurance. So let's say you've been paying it for 5 years, you've paid your insurance company $10,000–$15,000, right? Now you finally have hurricane, you have wind, you have storm, you have tornado, something happened in the area. Obviously that's why you've been paying those premiums, so you can file a claim, you don't have to spend your own money to replace the roof. What they're saying is, even if they don't pay out money, insurance company can drop you. Why would insurance company drop you as a client if you have, ask that question. I'm gonna explain to you why they're doing it, but ask that question, why insurance company would drop because you have yet another claim? Insurance companies don't drop their clients because of claims. They drop them for different reasons, and I've seen it many times, and it's illegal. An insurance company is a bad guy in the story, not a roofer, but I will explain it later.
It's not the fact that the claim has been paid out. It's the fact that a claim was filed to begin with. And if you didn't do it and somebody else did, it goes against your record with the insurance company.
Correct, because it's a claim on your policy. So irregardless of who files the claim, a claim is opened up under your policy, that's considered a claim.
Steve says insurance companies don't make big profits on homeowners' policies.
Another BS. Insurance companies don't make big profits. Listen, State Farm have collected over $60 billion in premiums. That's their $100 billion company, but they collect in premiums $60–70 billion. You know how much they're paying? $7 billion. Where's the rest of the money goes? Operations, pay back to their investors. I mean, they're super profitable. It's BS that insurance companies are not making money. They are making money, and they're making billions. They're also spending billions of dollars to brainwash you. By the way, where do insurance companies spend most of their money in advertising? To sponsor companies like this, like news companies, local news companies. They're running ads. They need the TV time. So that's what's happening here. Insurance companies do make money, but they're also very unethical, and this is one of those cases.
Some even lose money because so many claims get filed. Although mortgage lenders require you to get a homeowner's policy, insurance companies are not required to write you one. You have to shop, and too many claims means you might not get a policy, or if you do, it might be more expensive. So if somebody like a roofer offers to do the legwork for you.
Oh boy. So what he said is if you do, it might be more expensive. No, it's not going to be more expensive. Your rate should not increase just because you have one or two. As a matter of fact, rates don't increase per incident, per one house. They go by zip code, by area. For example, if you live by the ocean in Florida, high risk area, everybody in the area probably going to be paying a little bit more. If you're in Minnesota, living in an area where it hails every single year, or like Colorado, insurance company will know that, hey, every year we have a lot of hail here, so premium is gonna go. But they don't go by, okay, you have a hail damage last year, we're gonna do it again. What's really taking place here is the fact that they are trying to make a roofer look bad. What did roofer did in the story? A roofer comes out, recommends you to file a claim because you have a damage on your property. How he is a bad guy? There's two options how insurance is going to react. They're either going to pay the claim or they're going to deny the claim. One of the two. If they're dropping you after they deny the claim, something happened. Here in my experience, what usually happens, insurance company comes out, they see the blow shingles, they illegally deny the claim, they know they should have covered, but they're going to deny it because the roof is too old. And now they're going to send you a letter that we're going to drop you. Why did they do it? Why they didn't drop you 5 years ago? And why it's a roofer's fault? It's insurance company who don't want to be liable for your house. It's insurance company who now have information on their hands from that insurance adjuster that the roof is too old. And in the next 5 years, they have a bigger liability to pay you. It's insurance company who is making decision not to cover you. A roofer is just the one who pointed the obvious. Hey, if insurance company is dropping you, something is telling me that you will need new roof. I've seen people have the same insurance for 30 years, and at the end they get letter that if they don't replace their roof, insurance company will cancel their policy. How is it legal? How is it moral? How is it ethical? We're not in business to save insurance companies money when something goes bad. We're in business to get that money. That's the right thing to do. You have a damage, you're paying premiums, you call insurance company, they come out. And insurance company should not be dropping their clients for no reasons.
Legwork for you, and they ask for your policy number.
Treat it like your social security number, treat it like your driver's license, treat it like your bank account. Don't hand that information over. It's private information. It's your policy.
I agree with it, but to the extent, it's not your social security, it's not your bank information. A roofer is not going to get paid, you're going to get paid. A roofer can help you to file it, and I agree. Like, you should be filing claim yourself, but in this case, it does not matter who would file a claim. If your insurance company is going to drop you, it doesn't matter if a roofer will call insurance company or if the homeowner will call insurance company. Insurance company will do their evil work later. They're either going to deny the claim and cancel your policy regardless, or pay out a claim and cancel. I mean, insurance company is not the good guy in this story. A roofer is not a bad guy either. If anything, the roofer should be the wake-up call why my insurance company is doing what they're doing. And this is what usually happens. Why we're not questioning insurance company here, I don't understand. I truly don't. Why we're trying to make a roofer look bad who try to help this homeowner. If a homeowner agreed to file a claim, he probably agreed that he had a damage. And if a claim was denied, it's not a roofer's fault, it's insurance company's fault. We're treating this roofer like he's some kind of scammer, like he pocketed someone's money. We're saying that that insurance claim is almost like a bank account, like Social Security. No, it's not. It doesn't make me a client of your insurance company. Insurance company does not pay me direct. I still have to do the work as a roofer. The transaction for the work should take place. It's not like we took your claim and we deposited money in our account. This is not what's happening here.
An exact scenario happened to John, and he said it was a major headache.
Next thing I know, when my renewal comes up, they drop me. So it's that was a problem.
Yeah, it sure was. John, luckily, was a valued customer with that insurance company for a long time, so he fought to be reinstated and was. But sometimes you won't win that fight, so it's really important. Don't let anybody ever file a claim until you run it by your insurance agent. Don't hand the work off to someone else.
And I agree with it. You can file a claim yourself. The thing is, I don't think that it's because a roofer did anything in this story that led to those circumstances. You heard it from news anchor and you heard it from the homeowner. He himself called the company. He's been with the insurance company for a long time. They told him they're not going to renew. It's obvious to me that the shady person, the shady player in this story is insurance company. And it's one-sided story about news anchor who yet another time trying to make roofer look bad. I don't think roofer is a bad guy in this story at all. At least with this information, was the claim denied? Was the claim paid out? What actually happened to the claim? Please tell us. Tell us the few story. You guys are news anchors, but I see a lot of bias here. Insurance companies are paying news companies. We all know that. And consumers need to be educated. I agree with a few points here, but overall one-sided story, and I just don't appreciate how someone is trying to make a roofer look bad when in reality he didn't do nothing wrong. See you guys in the next video. Comment below what you think about this story. Give it a like if you like our content. Subscribe to the channel if you're new.